Welcome to the Tone Jerks podcast. I'm your host, Brian Gower, and with me today, as always, is...
Kyle McIntyre. I'm here again.
Always. What a fucking surprise. All right, so let's get into the what's new, Kyle. What's new in your world? What's shaking? What's grooving?
Well, I am building an all-boss pedal board.
Okay.
So I've been modding, I've been doing stuff, and I've liked the things I've been doing, so...
Yeah, you got a lot of drives, a lot of distortions, a lot of good stuff.
Just kind of stuck with that, and kind of got the idea of like, I just want to keep getting boss pedals. One, because they're easy, and everyone's modded them before, and I've been kind of collecting. So I've stolen some from you.
Yeah.
Stolen some from our good buddy Johnny Ray.
Yeah.
So recently I got a good haul. I got a CE2.
That was the
legendary chorus pedal.
One of the original ones, right?
Mm-hmm. It's like a
made in Japan one.
Made in Japan, like late 70s, early 80s. I don't even know if they made them in the 70s, but probably.
All right.
And then I got an octave pedal, which I don't know what I'm going to do. I just thought it was interesting.
Was it the OC2 or whatever?
The OC2. I probably won't throw that on the board, but it was just an interesting kind of...
To give it a shot.
Take it from. The PS5, which is the super shifter.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. It's it just allows you to really dive.
Yeah, you can do like dive by octaves, right?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. You can adjust where you want.
You can
go
go higher and lower, right? So you can go.
It's pretty sick.
And it's kind of like, is it like the Chihuahua where you can step on it and
it's
the more momentary. You go, yeah.
Well, I don't know about.
Oh, it's just momentary.
Yeah, just momentary. I don't think it does not have a
latching or whatever. Okay, that's cool.
And then I got the VB2W, which is the Wazacraft
vibrato.
Yeah, and so I don't know how I like that one. I've been really trying to find a sound that I like.
Yeah.
And then I stole from him a bass synth SYB5.
Yeah, you haven't used it on bass yet.
No, I want to try it on bass just at rehearsal, just to kind of mess with you guys.
Nice,
because it's a monophonic, so it doesn't allow you to go crazy. I was trying it with the guitar, and I'm gonna do a chord. It's like, hey,
I has no idea what to do.
Never mind, cancel that.
Yeah.
And then I also acquired a slicer, an SL20. So it's like the double wide.
Yeah, the double pedal.
Double pedal, yeah, and that's pretty fun to mess with and get a beat going while you're just playing.
Yeah,
I find it's kind of cool with like just writing a song, or it's like, oh, I've never thought about, because I'm not a drummer, so you're like, oh, that's a really interesting beat. Keep playing that, and then you could write a song to that.
Okay, yeah, that's cool.
And you can record and then play back while you play to it. So that's pretty cool.
Oh, nice. I've never thought about using it like that. That's cool. It's a nice little boss haul.
Yeah, so that's me on what's new. What about you?
I guess for both of us, we are gearing up and getting ready to go to Co Schneider, friend of the show from Flippin' Flippers podcast. He has the one-day show.
One day.
It is on May 18th, the Friday. So it's coming up this week. So the airing of this episode, and it's going to be in Tracy, California.
Yeah, that's Bay Area.
Yeah. And it's the Resonating Bodies Guitar Art Show at the Grand Theater Center, so of the Arts or whatever.
That's a mouthful, darling.
It sure is. So yeah, he's doing his one-day show. It's like his traveling guitar show for boutique gear, stuff like that. He's got like a bunch of guitars and a bunch of pedals and stuff like that from like kind of like brands that you wouldn't really see in normal shops, like Guitar Centers and Sam Ashes and shit like that. So from like small builders and stuff like that. So it's like Gower guitars, Titan. He's got Equits, Whale Hazard, and I think he's got Killer Otter. He added on, and looks like Evil Tone and Pelican Noiseworks.
Yeah,
and like I think he's bringing some sinusoid cables that you can like grab and buy there too, which is gonna be cool. Sweet. Yeah. So and then Mattoverse too. Actually, he added Mattoverse. So,
just recently.
Yeah. So
that begs me to question what the hell are we doing there?
We are gonna be there. I think.
Besides drinking beers and stinking up the joint,
I think grunt work or like moving stuff and just kind of being
that's
like,
fine.
Hey, watch this stuff that nobody steals anything.
Sit in this chair, Kyle. Here's a Game Boy.
Look intimidating.
Yeah.
Make sure nobody steals anything.
Wear this shirt that's a security.
At least he's security drinking a beer. Like,
Put this toothpick in your mouth. Look real mean.
yeah. So no, the one days are actually really cool. I went to the one that he did last year in San Diego, and because he did, I think he did like 4 or 5 of them last year. But I went to the one in San Diego, and I really did like having a hands-on approach to all these different. Like,
I'm really bummed that I didn't go to that.
Yeah, you just blew me off.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I went to that one, and I bought something that I was looking at for a long time, which was the a DS Guitar Engineering chronograph. Just because I'm like, it's here, I can try it, and I can actually physically like fuck with it, and like I can. It's like the idea of like Co actually putting these things in people's hands. It really fucking works. And I bought like because of Co. I'm like, he's not like a super show kind of guy. It's like, but he really is like a great like approach. Like I bought the chronograph.
He's pretty smart.
Yeah.
Everything's put in front of you.
Yeah, no, it's work. I've like bought a Pelotar.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I tried it at his one day. He brought over the half horse. So I bought a half horse from Pelican Noisers because I'm like, I'm kind of like a fuzz thing. So he's like, okay, I got some fuzz for you. So I got some fuzz for your ass. So he's like showing me different pedals, and like he is like a guy who gives a shit about it. So it's
Did
something.
He sell you some ketchup popsicles too?
Yeah, I had white gloves on too. And then even on that whole thing, you know, it's a really cool thing. So if you guys are in the Bay Area, you guys are, you know, maybe, you know, kind of around Tracy, or even like, you know, we're going to be there probably the whole weekend. So come, you know, hang out with us. Come, you know, try some cool fucking gear from small builders that maybe you've always seen online. You've seen the demos, but you actually are now going to actually twiddle some knobs and play some chords on your own, with your own fingers. Because we know the tone's in the fingers, but it's also in the gear too. So, so give that a shot. So that's a plug for Co from Flippin' Flippers from the One Day. There's more info on the One Day Instagram. He has if you just search it on Facebook, you'll find more info on all the times and addresses and everything like that.
I'm sure we'll repost it. Well, we'll be posting about it. So
yeah, so check our Instagram too. We got all that shit. But also, what's new with me personally is I've been on a little journey here. I got a little board that I've been working on, and when I say a little board, I mean been a little board. I've been working on a mini pedal board to fit only those micro-sized mini pedals on a PT Nano Plus. And recently I picked up
mini.
Yep,
all day.
And it's kind of just like if I can get them the size of chiclets, that's my goal here.
Jesus.
But I picked up for used price, I picked up a TC Flashback Mini.
Yeah.
TC Electronic.
I remember that.
And then you picked up for me a Sir Riot Mini. Like I've been wanting one of those.
Because I love you, dog.
Yeah. It's those two pedals are fucking sick. So with that Flashback Mini, that is a sick fucking pedal. It's a great, like, it has a tone print, so you can add all the different like algorithms if you want analog or tape or digital, whatever.
How does it even work?
It works
the tone print.
With your phone. Like the app is kind of fucking garbage right now. Apparently they're gonna update it, but like you have to have the app running on your phone for like 15 to 20 minutes. Like don't close it, and then it'll finally work. And then you right?
Don't even look at
it because it won't work. And then you can like basically like put the speaker from your phone to your pickup, and it beams like the tone print to your
That's so
pedal.
weird.
I don't get it. It works though, and it's really cool. So I have that going with like an analog delay or whatever. But with the Sir Riot pedal, oh my god, that pedal is just insane. It's like a distortion pedal amp in a box that just like, it's in a tiny box that sounds so fucking good. It's like ridiculous. Even like the gain on it, like you put the gain about 9 o'clock and it still is like super like.
You chug on that?
Yeah, it's like, but it's like a very rock and roll. It's very like Marshall-y kind of sound.
That's cool.
It's not like, like some.
What kind of Marshall would you describe it as?
I've only had
all of them.
Yeah, there you go.
Thanks, Brian.
It's so good. I was like really stoked on that. So, I got mini pedals, but they're no cheapo ones. They're all like
they're like the high end.
Yeah, it's like really good ones. I chose
you think
like
that, you get a smaller pedal, it's gonna be cheaper.
Yeah, there's some like cheaper like Donner or whatever.
Well, you get Moore if you wanted.
Moors.
Moors. But, I get it. You have to redesign. You have to redesign everything and put it in a smaller enclosure.
Yeah.
I'd expect to actually be more than the original.
Yeah. Which is...
Because you're paying for convenience, smaller board, smaller like footprint,
But yeah, no, I mean, I really dig it. It's like... It's just like an idea and project that I've had that I'm like, oh, I want to do this. And I'm at the point where I'm like, I'm there. I'm there now.
Bitch, I've made it.
We started at the bottom. And here we are. And it brings us to the topic that I had. So you talked about your boss board.
Yeah.
And I talked about my mini pedal board. But we're going to flip the lid.
Yeah, we had a little bit of a challenge here.
I wanted you to pick 8 pedals.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to do a mini micro pedal board of 8 pedals only.
Okay.
And I'm going to do the same, but for only Boss pedals. And it has to be like traditional size Boss pedals. Or I can do the double ones, but that will take up one of my pedals. Yeah. So pick something that you'll like and that you'll actually use, that you would want to be like, I could gig with this. I could write with this. You know? So
I'll start in no order because I don't know order yet because I'm a stupid moron.
You can. There's no rules for order, but go for it.
Okay. All right. But I'm still a stupid moron.
Yeah, I mean, that is true for sure.
That's the rule.
It's the name of the game.
So, mini pedals, I guess I've kind of just recalled mini pedals that I really like already.
Yeah.
And so I've picked the Tumnus to go on mine.
Can't go wrong with that. It's fucking
love that
sick.
pedal. That pedal is awesome. It's super simple. It's got like 2 knobs on it.
3, but yeah.
It's got 2 knobs on it.
2 knobs that I
know of.
2 knobs that I use.
Was it volume, drive, and treble?
Something like that, yeah.
Okay. So volume's useless.
Yeah. You just crank that motherfucker.
Anyways, I love that.
Because you just get it and you just break it off. You're like, full drive, bitch.
Don't ever need that again. So there's that guy. That's a Wampler pedal, if you guys didn't know it.
Mm-hmm.
Phase 95. So I've actually played that from yours, and I really do like it. Small pedal.
Yeah, that one's like basically it's like 4 pedals in one mini. Like I don't even fucking I don't know how they do it, but you're like, what?
Now if they can make a mini carbon copy,
yes, God, I fucking really want that. If they don't bust that out,
I'd pay $400. I'd pay Strymon money for that.
I don't think so.
Maybe not.
I'd pay like $20 more than the regular carbon copy. For sure. Yeah, now we're talking. All right, go on.
I had a tuner on here, but who needs a tuner?
What tuner should you?
PB1. It's the Korg Mini.
Okay, there you go.
So that's a simple,
the little pitch black one.
Yeah, pitch black. And then I grabbed I didn't grab it, but I penciled it down here. The Ibanez analog delay. So
yeah, I have that one on my board, but I really just on my gigging board I just use it for like the swirls, like where you can get it to self oscillate.
Yeah.
So I'll just like go. It's like I feel like I'm not giving it like its full potential.
You're just like dicking around.
Yeah,
with it.
it's just for noise.
Like, I was feeling this sounds so cool.
And people are usually like, "Whoa, can you shut the fuck up?" Go on.
And then another Wampler pedal. This already breaks your rule.
Okay.
Well, I got the Ego, so that it's a compressor.
Yeah.
So I figured, why not?
Yeah, because that's I haven't tried it.
No, I've never tried it. But I'm like, it's a Wampler pedal. It's probably good.
Like videos and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. And then mini tube screamer.
Yeah, but you hated that.
No, I didn't hate it, Brian. I just liked. I liked the full tone. I liked the that one better. The
OCD.
OCD. I like that better.
And the Tumnus better.
And the Tumnus better.
But yeah, we're talking about a mini. Yeah,
they don't make a mini one of those.
Gotcha.
All right, he'd probably yell at me if I did ask for one.
Like, are you gonna put this on a daisy chain, you idiot?
Fucking idiot.
Go.
Then the mini foot fuzz from JHS.
Oh shit. Okay.
So I want a fuzz.
You want something
trying to fill that void. You
something
know
kooky. Gotcha. Yeah.
Something that's real hairy and really small.
Really fuzzy. I want a fuzz that's fuzzy. Go for it.
TC shaker vibrato.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah. Why not?
That's crazy. Go for it.
I don't know. I want a vibrato.
You need it.
I don't need it. I probably will find out that it's the only pedal I don't use on this board. That and probably the Hall of Fame, which is the next one.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't make a mini FRV1,
and they're both tone print, so you can get a bunch of different sounds for both.
So
of those.
I figured that I could go with those last to polish out a turd.
No, that's actually a pretty solid mini board. I think
I hear people talk shit about the Hall of Fame, and I think that's just because they're comparing it to other pedals that are just better.
yeah, like
But if
this doesn't compare to my fucking Strymon.
yeah, my big
biggest guy.
Sky.
This thing fucking sucks.
This doesn't compare to that like chapel I played in. Just that
Yeah.
natural reverb.
I brought my fucking board and my amp to the fucking Grand Canyon. Did not do hall sounds or canyon sounds.
God damn it!
Worth a damn.
And I even hiked to the bottom of that shit.
I grabbed a mule and we fucking went down. He was pissed that I had my full stack, but he brought it.
God damn it!
Oh god. Yeah, I mean, TC stuff is I think really hit or miss.
Yeah,
But it's like I like
you like that?
like I said, I like the flashback.
the
mini.
flashback.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking cool.
I wanted to get. I'm like, I was gonna put that on. I'm like, Brian's got that.
Yeah.
He's probably gonna mention that
Yeah.
too. So I'm not gonna even write it down.
But you know what? Add it on.
And I'm like,
the
I
list.
got I have that other delay, I have the analog delay.
We got
which
9
is-
pedals already. So
Yeah, which is a
Already-
solid.
already
delay pedal
breaking
already.
the rules, I guess.
Yeah,
All right,
breaking
well.
the law. Breaking the law.
All right, Judas.
Okay, Brian,
let's-
what is your setup? Now, remember, this is a Boss setup. Now, you're not doing many pedals, okay?
you trying to drive right now?
Yeah, this is
All right.
Right,
Okay.
Brian,
All right.
your best selection of Boss pedals right now.
And limited down to 8.
Can he do it?
Okay. I can't even yes and that. Okay, cool. So I'm going to start just from the beginning. So I got a TU2. I'm going to go TU2, not TU3, because TU2 is my boy.
Oh, yeah.
I've been solid with that one for like over 10
It's like, it's simple. They,
over
like,
10
complicated
over
it.
10 years I've been with that one. And then I'm
I think
going
want
to
to buy one, too. Just get another T2. Why not?
get the Wazacraft.
No.
And then I'm going to go with a phaser. But I'm going to go with the PH1. So it's in their more vintage one. I'll find that bad boy. And then I'm going to go into my tried and true, one of my favorites, a blues driver.
Yeah.
BD2.
So good that you have 2 of them.
I have one broken one and I have one that works. And
But you
that's-
still have 2 of them.
Yeah. One that,
You could take an Instagram photo. No one's going to know that's broken.
yeah. It's all about that
Because I've done that.
sweet likes. Yeah, no, I used that BD2 the other day just at practice with a volume Ernie ball pedal and a battery in a BD2.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, to like my JCM 900. I'm like, wow, it's actually pretty damn good.
And we compared it, actually,
to
to a Zen Drive.
yeah,
Who makes that? That's I can't remember. Anyways.
Love pedal, I think.
Yeah.
Pass.
Anyways,
I can't remember.
next question.
They're like $200,
they're $200 pedal. Like that's the minimum I've seen.
and it sounded like okay. It sounded good.
It sounded good.
It didn't sound bad, but I'm like
But
the blues driver. I'm like that
Unmodded
sounded
Blues Driver
Yeah.
sounded better.
just
it was
stock
like it was
with-
like more clear.
with
Had
a
like
battery.
more had more clarity to it.
Yeah, it was actually super usable. So anyway, so I'd use that at practice. I'm like, man, this thing sounds fucking sick. Anyway, so next I was gonna do a DS1. I got the black version.
Stock, right? You want the stock?
No,
DS1?
we're gonna do Kyle style mod.
All right, we could call it that.
The JCM 800 mod or whatever that you did.
Yeah.
That one is it's excelente.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna go into a DM2W. It's gonna get the Wazacraft version. I think those are
Yeah, because good luck finding the original.
those are like what $500 or something like
Yeah,
that.
well, yeah, I was looking. So, you want a box with that? That's now $500. It was $200.
Can I just get a takeout box?
It's
That's fine.
like a Boss pedal that's $200. Like that's, I mean,
It's a lot. Yeah.
it's just a regular. I mean, I don't know. I've never played one. I guess I can't really talk shit about it, but I've seen FRV ones go for that.
Yeah.
I've seen CE2s. I guess this is up there.
Yeah. I'd go with another delay too.
Yeah.
I'd go with a DD7 because digital delay and an analog delay in the DM2. I think that'd be a good mix of like, okay, if I want to get slapped from one thing, if I want to go maybe more like, I don't know, longer, like maybe tap tempo delays, I can get that from the DD7. That's always a solid choice. I love the DD7.
Can you get with that DM? Can you get the kind of carbon copy like fucking freak out?
Like a mod or something like yeah, you can get to self oscillate with the DM2.
Oh, okay,
So,
okay.
yeah.
All
so
right.
I always like that I always like to do to do that with analog. And so the DM2W, I don't think I said it. Yeah, it's an analog delay. So that's where the difference between the DD7 and the DM2W. So if I have both those on a board, I think I'd cover a lot of ground.
Yeah.
Reverb, tried and true. Fender, FRV1.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the spring reverb, that's just like, oh, you're
It's
done.
good.
It's so good. It's
if that pedal was like
it's
250
choice. Yeah.
or 300, it's probably still worth getting it.
Yeah, I mean, we wouldn't, but
No.
you should.
Yeah, you guys should buy it.
And then I was kind of like, I looked at my list. I'm like, I'm done. But I was going to do an RC3 looper. And I've talked shit about loopers before, but I think it'd be a cool writing tool.
Yeah, it's a good writing tool.
I do not have a dedicated looper right now. So since I'm on my boss board, I'm going to jump on that. And our buddy, friend of the show, BJ Gisbera, uses one. And he uses it a lot for writing too and performing. And he says, I mean, the RC3, super solid. Super, he was bringing it to like stages and bars and like, like wherever he's going.
Street corners.
Yeah, and he's doing it a lot and he's like able to use it and perform. So it's like, it's a super solid pedal. It's boss quality. He likes it, loves it. It's easy to use. So
yeah,
that's going to be me just about done. So
all right. And then my boss board is to be continued.
Yeah,
I have so many. I have probably like 15
there's
pedals. I'm
a
looking
lot
at.
of good stuff that I did not mention and that like could be used, but I was just thinking, I'm like, okay, let's trim it down to 8. Let's trim it down to 8. None of the big boys, none of the newer, like the 500 series. Because obviously, like I would DD 500 all day. That's perfect fucking delay. I love that. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
But not gonna mention it because we're trying to stick to the rules here.
Yeah, okay.
I
I was just gonna say that I'm waiting on some stuff to come in the mail, and then I'm gonna start working on mine.
Oh, so you got yours. So it's going to be to be continued on Kyle's.
That's what I'm leaving you on a cliffhanger.
It's not a topic. Kyle's actually going to be talking to you about a real life, like IRL boss board.
These were fake pedal boards we just built. Okay.
Don't blow the lid off of it. But we were just talking about it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'm holding them in my hands right now.
All right, Kyle. What about? I got another topic for you. You ready?
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Okay. So what about bands that have like matching guitars or matching instruments on stage, like the look of them, the color, and stuff like that? What's the hot take on that?
The look is fine, but the color for me does not. I mean, that doesn't work.
Okay, well, I guess I was gonna like say, like, how deep does that go? Like, what if like everybody played like all black guitars? Is that
okay? I guess it depends on the color. If it's like a bright, extravagant color and everyone's got the same color,
then you're kind
that
of
would look really stupid. But black or white, I think that's fine.
Like, what about like, okay, more specifically, like, what if it was like the brands and colors matched, like a Fender P bass and like or a Telly that had the matching colors?
Yeah, I think matching. It's about the matching, because if let's say they had a red Telly and then like a blue bass, that's fine.
That's okay. Yeah, no, I think that's different for sure. I guess it's like we're at a point. It's like where it's the actual colors. I think.
Yeah, I think you're like focusing on like the brand.
Yeah.
Like, what if someone had a Jackson Strat and someone had a real Strat? And you're like, oh shit, those aren't even the same color, but it's the same shape.
Yeah, I guess I'm focusing. I guess I was like, to me, there's different degrees. I guess
that's a G&L Strat. Why is it got
a? Where it's like, okay,
oh my god,
that's a John Mayer.
Yeah, I was going to say that's a Silver Sky.
Have you seen that new Kiesel that looks like they're trying to take the piss out of PRS?
Oh, really?
Yeah, with the Strat, and they have like the same like offset kind of headstock with it. Was
really?
Yeah.
Did that like cutaway on the?
Yeah, but I looked at it. No, they don't have the cutaway. I looked at it. I'm like, that looks kind of tight, actually.
Maybe that's the one that you get from.
Yeah,
you see some wild, crazy color.
Yeah. Anyways, I was
off topic.
Back on topic. Stay on target. Stay on target. Okay, so let's bring it back to colors. Okay, what about okay, so if somebody had like a black Les Paul and like a black P bass, that's a no-go for you?
That's fine. I think that's fine.
Because it's extravagant colors. So if it was like...
If someone had like a fucking neon pink bass and a neon pink... Actually, you'd love that.
That'd be tight.
That's bad.
Okay, so it was something like, okay,
someone had a Boogie Van bass and a Boogie Van guitar.
That'd be tight.
You'd be like, damn, that's a shitload of money.
Let's fucking rip a bong load.
Like $2,500 on stage.
But no, I think to me, it's like when it's super specific. Okay, let's pull the curtain. We had this one time where I had a blonde, or no, I had a butterscotch Telecaster
Yeah.
with maple fretboard and black pick
That was
guard.
a sick guitar.
It was, but there was also a sick bass that you had, and you still have. It was what?
Same thing.
Butterscotch with black pick guard and
Yep.
maple neck.
Which
And
is a sick combination.
But we had a couple times where like I would play that guitar and you were totally against it.
Yes.
And I looked at it, I'm like, nah, you're right.
Yeah. So
That why what I guess where's the cutoff point? Because I'm like, okay, is it just the colors?
It's just the colors.
I was right with you with that, but if like
because like is that why you play Gibsons only live now? Is because I can't obtain a Gibson bass because they're so expensive. Is that why?
yeah,
You just like, oh, I can move into this.
I don't know.
This pocket. How
Would
can I
you
get
be down for a Flying V bass? And I also played a Flying V guitar.
there? As a joke? Maybe
That'd be
An
an
joke.
expensive bitchin' joke.
Yeah,
It'd be
well,
like
they could be different colors.
it'd be like
but
ironically,
that would be really stupid.
and very ironically playing the same
my
thing. That'd be
God.
tight though.
that. God, I don't know. I had to think about that one. That I don't think that would fly.
That's gonna be no for me,
No.
dog. Like that one is like a super. That one is very specific.
Yeah.
If they were different colors, that'd be okay.
No, I don't
It
think
could
so.
you couldn't
I
even
don't
do two
either
Flying
way.
V's.
Like, let's say you had 3 guitarists on stage. You know, let's exclude bass. You had
Yeah.
your lead, let's say he played something, or
Yeah.
let's say your rhythm and vocalist, whatever, and then you had your lead and your rhythm.
Yeah.
What if the lead and the rhythm played Flying V's and the other guy played like an Explorer or he
Yeah,
played
it'd be
like a
fucking
Schecter?
sick as fuck. Except for the Schecter part. But yeah.
I don't know. You think that would be cool? Like those guys are doing their thing. They're the same color guitar.
Yeah.
Let's say they're different colors. That would be cool.
Well, I don't know. I
on
guess
that.
there's this thing of like matchy too. It's like there's a lot of bands who do that. It's like there's a newer band called the Interrupters. They're kind of like a punk band, ska band.
Yeah.
Minus the ska part is cool.
Oh,
but
yeah.
you know, they have like all black and white is their kind of deal. Sugar Cult used to do all black and white.
Yeah.
Everybody had black and white instruments, but they were different. It would be like,
I
okay,
think everyone did all black and white.
yeah, and everybody's kind of doing the different thing. But we did that too.
Yep.
And it's cool, but like I would play like a black and white Strat, or I played a black and white SG, and you played a black and white P bass, and it was like,
Yeah.
and it was never super noticeable because it's like black and white. Maybe because
I think they're
it's
subtle.
a subtle color.
Yeah.
But I think when you get to the point that you're like super matchy, that everything like has to be like your clothes, your guitars, and everything like that. That has to, you have to commit as
Yeah.
fuck to do that.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
But what as far, what about backline, like amps? This is like, a takeoff of this. The bands that have like a complete like matching backline as far as bass and guitars. So like everybody has, both instrumentalists, as far as bass and guitar have matching orange amps. The bass player has an orange, cab. The guitarist has an orange cab and, head and stuff like that. And Mesa cab for both guys. Marshalls, Fenders,
I like what I'm hearing. Keep going.
Okay, so you're for it. Do you
Oh,
think
yeah.
that's kind of cool?
I think it's cool when you see like everyone's got orange.
Yeah.
Everyone's got. I mean, I know certain brands you're probably like whatever.
Yeah, this is what I'm leading to.
But I mean, if let's say I had Ampeg and you had Ampeg, you would hate that.
Ugh. Yeah.
Just the look of it. I know you don't like the way they sound. But what if I had, a fucking bitchin' Mesa rig and you had like
Yeah.
7 dual rectifiers
That'd be tight.
on top of
See,
like
okay.
7?
I guess
Full
like
stack.
I have my whole thing that I'm just gonna bust out right now. Orange bass and orange guitar would be fucking sick to have
Oh,
that
yeah.
backline. I think Orange usually sponsors some Warped Tour stages, and then they also sponsor like the Fest over in
Mhm.
Florida.
Yeah.
So like there you see like whole orange stage. It's fucking sick. They do a lot of UK festivals obviously, but that's cool. Mesa Boogie, they're like super high quality bass rigs, guitar rigs. If you had all those backlines, see a band, you're like, whoa, this band's fucking, they're doing it.
Yeah.
And then where I come to is Fender. That's kind of weird. I'm like, I look at it, I'm like, dude, this looks like kind of like Guitar Center on your stage.
Okay, I could see
Maybe
that.
it's just the brand.
But I
I'm
don't
like,
ever see Basemans at Guitar Center.
I guess you're right. I don't know. There was one band that we
But
played
I see
with.
like what you're saying with like, oh, hot rods and reverb, whatever.
Yeah, maybe because I'm not a huge fan of Fender amps. They're all right. They're cool. They are fucking cool, but it's just not my style. Maybe that's my biggest thing. I'm a little shithead because it's not my style.
Yeah, you're a little cork sniffer.
What about the person who has a whole rig? What about the Fender guy?
Oh, the
Fender guitar,
everything. And then
Fender
now he gets
amp.
Fender pedals,
And then he's doing Fender pedals. He's doing Fender bass amp, Fender bass.
Fender picks, the worst
Worst picks ever.
unless they're like rebranded Tortex.
Yeah, but they take Tortex, they take acetone to them, and then they put their own Fender.
And then you get Fender boots, right? They make those.
You can make Fender hats.
Fender shirt.
Oh god, with the Fender strap. When you see a dude who has a Fender strap on his Fender guitar, I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude.
Who's there?
I guess to me, I'm like, it's certain bands can pull. If you're a surf band, like you can pull that off, and it's like, oh, dude, that's me all day.
I mean, Fenders, they did make some good shit.
They do, and the thing is, they make excellent amps. It's just me being biased because I'm like, the brand for amplifiers is like, that's not punk.
I know what
that's not punk, dude.
For Christmas now, and you get a Fender shirt, Fender hat, Fender socks.
It's giving me a Fender fedora.
Yeah, Fender feather, hanging
Fender
out of it.
Converse, and we're good to go.
Oh man,
I think I own. No, I was about to say, I'm like, I don't own any Fender. I lied. I own like 4 Fenders. So take that back. Cut that out.
4 Fender
instruments. Yeah.
Instruments. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all I got for basses now.
Yeah, Fender.
I have Fender Squire.
You should get you a Squire t-shirt. Do they make Squire amps? I want a Squire.
I'm sure they do.
I take that back. I want a Squire backline.
Yeah.
All Squire backline.
God.
A Squire PA. I want a Squire. A friend of mine had a Squire PA, and I was like,
where the fuck did you get this?
Christ, this thing was a piece of garbage.
That's like a low budget PA.
Yeah. It ended up working.
If it works, it works.
All right, Kyle, we have this last topic that we're going to bring up. This one is a hot topic.
Yeah.
It's hot to trot on this one. So what about those people who name their bands after themselves, like Blanky Blank and the Yada Yadas? So it's like, I mean, I don't mean to throw this out there, but I have my new project I'm working on.
Yeah.
It's Brian Gower and the Kyle McIntyres.
Yeah.
No Kyle McIntyres allowed.
Oh. So you get to take my name.
Yeah. But it's fucking dumb.
Like stupid. No, but that is one of the most stupid things, I think.
Yeah.
It's another way to be creative and name something or to get, whatever. And you're naming it after yourself.
Yeah,
it's your God-given Christian name. Okay? And you're using it and you're tainting the world with it.
Yeah, and it's just like, just make a band. Just say like we're the, pharmaceuticals or whatever the hell you're going to call yourselves. Like, don't say like I'm Johnny Joe Bob and the pharmaceuticals. It's like, that sounds like you're just like a fucking prick. It's like, are you really? You're not playing all the instruments. You have a fucking band, dude.
Now, I think it can be pulled off on like a major level, like if you're a national act.
Yeah, unless you're like,
yeah. Let's say you were something. All right, you were in a band, and now you've kind of broken off, and that's what.
Like Tom Petty,
that's fine.
RIP
That's
in
different.
Peace. He did it.
We're bringing it back to Tom Petty now.
Yeah, but
I already thought I cried all my tears.
Oh, your crocodile tears, Kyle.
Crocodile tears. But when you're like a fucking local band,
I guess, yeah, well, let's bring it back to it. It's like Kyle and I, we play in San Diego in local bands. We're at the bars, we're, playing, the clubs, whatever. And we know a lot of people who are in these small time local bands who are like, dude, your band sucked dick before and you broke up and now you're starting a solo project with people who are kind of in that same last band or bands from locally.
Yeah,
like
it just shows how big your fucking ego is.
Oh God, it's like a big fucking ego stroke.
Yeah.
Like you're just going,
You're just
You know, Billy Squire.
Billy Squiring all over the place.
Stroke.
And nobody wants to see that.
Everybody. I mean,
No.
I'd rather see Billy Squire for sure, but I'm not gonna
Yeah.
see like jerk off and the assholes play, you know, some bar. It's like, dude, you suck. Like you couldn't. Your band broke up probably because of you.
And it's just such a tasteless thing to do.
It's a total like.
Especially like if no one knows your name, and you think, oh well, me putting my name on the project I'm in is gonna make everyone know my name. It's just like, no, it just makes you look like a fucking prick. There you go, full circle. That's my point.
You're just a fucking. I think we've been seeing this more and more
Recently. It's like
in our San Diego scene. So
And
that's why we decided to like a quick rant. I think this is like the Kyle style rant here.
oh, I'm not even done yet.
Oh, he didn't even
So
finish.
some of these some of these bands that the guy, let's say the person isn't even big. It's not even like, oh, I'm the front man of all these bands I've been in. I'm the front man. It's like I'm just a guy that everyone knows.
Yeah, I just happen to be in a million
I
fucking
happen
bands.
to be in a million bands, and now I'm tired of being in a million bands. This is gonna be my band. I'm gonna name it after myself.
But they're not even the singer.
No, they're still not. It's just like I'm in this band still, and I'll just name it after myself. It really grinds my
You're what?
fears. No, I don't know.
My
Grinds my gears.
grinds my gears. I think that kind of thing is like, I don't know. It really, honestly, it depends on the project. And like Kyle and I, we're not going to name any names, but we've been seeing a lot of this shit coming up in San Diego. And it's like,
in the last like 2 or 3 months, or maybe 5 months, whatever.
yeah. And I'm like, are you guys just like, your bands just are breaking up? I'm like, start a new band. I'm like, there's a thing. I'm like, you know what's really fun? It's working with other people to create something good. Collaborate with other people.
And listen.
And you know, you work with them, and that's like a huge thing. And like these guys who are doing these like solo projects, they're most of the time not even writing their stuff. They're working with everybody else, but they're
They
not
have like
giving
a central writer who's not even in the band.
yeah, or they're not giving these other people credit for it.
That's
Or-
another topic.
Or yeah, bands who have ghostwriters.
Yeah,
Like, that's
like-
fucking bullshit. If you're a musician, you can't write your own stuff. Like, go fuck off.
Yeah.
For sure.
Like, go read sheet music and play the violin in a concerto.
Or I mean, I like mine better. I go fuck off. Mine's a little bit better.
Sorry.
But you know, it's like I want to see a band. I don't want to see like some dude with like stroking his ego because he's gonna be gone in 6 months. Because it's like, guess what? Oh, he's gonna realize like, one, there's no money in playing original music unless you happen to get really lucky, which nobody does. I'm like, do it because you want to, you know, collaborate with somebody. You want to like work with, you know, your friends. You want to have like passion for it, and you want to find those people, not just be like, this is going to be my bread and butter. I'm going to have this. I'm like, no, dude, just fucking do it. Have fun and like play music that you fucking care about and find people that care about that too. I see a lot of that shit. I'm like, these people are probably, maybe you're grabbing musicians who are excited and hungry and thirsty for it, and they want to be on stage.
Join this. Someone's got momentum, and they realize like it's just a pile of shit.
Yeah, it's just a lot of fake momentum that they're like, yeah, dude, this is gonna be good. You know, we're gonna, you know, pump it to some labels and stuff like that. I'm like, well, a label maker maybe, but you know, nothing else. Like nobody's gonna fucking give a shit because just like have fun and do it. And like I see that, and it's like a lot of people kind of corrupt in the game. And I think
They're just shitting all over everybody.
there's just a bunch of shit everywhere.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna maybe round this out. What do you say, Kyle?
I think it's fine. I probably need to cool down. That
Got you a little heated.
Yeah.
So we want to mention a couple things before we head out. So we want to mention our Patreon, and we do have a new patron from Patreon. He's at the $5. He's at the Tone Zone level.
Oh snap!
Our boy RJ Smith from
Oh.
Teletalks. He's pledged $5 a month. He gets an extra episode every week. And he's also getting some Playing Without a Pilot merch because we don't have Tone Jerks merch at the moment. So he's getting CDs, some shirts, stuff like that. So if you guys want to join the Patreon, you can be like RJ, and then you can get an extra episode every week at $2, or just at $1. You can just throw us a bone, and we'll give you a shout out.
We like bones.
Yeah, we're like a dog. But check out patreon.com/Tone Jerks, and you guys can help support the show. And we've done a call out for a while now for reviews of the show on iTunes.
Yeah, even if you hate this show,
Like fucking like give us the the dirty details of what you feel about it.
Pound your keyboard. Just let us have it.
Okay, so we've had a couple of star reviews, which is cool. Let us know what you think. 1 star, 5 stars, hopefully 5 stars. But we've also have 2 actual written reviews of their show. It's cool. We know these people, but we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna read your reviews of our show on the show. So we have from the Slimmock, from our boy Justin Simmock. He's been a big supporter of us since we started, and he wrote this: "The Tone Jerks!" ! Exclamation point! Exclamation point! Exclamation point!
How many of those? Just
There's 3.
Okay.
This Brian and Kyle are gods. This podcast is epic for all you instrument gearheads. Lots of humor and tons of reviews and info on gear with special guests appearing very often. Great listen. Bunch of exclamation points.
How many though? I gotta know.
Yeah, he's got I think total he's got 9.
Dang.
So that's a
pretty
lot.
Good.
9 exclamation points.
Man.
That's in total throughout his whole review.
Okay.
And so we have from Nick View. My favorite wrong turn. Gave it 5 stars. So now he says, have you ever spent time in Atlanta? You'll be walking down the road and see several nice stores. Orvis, Golf Pro shops, nice restaurants, etc. It lowers your guard. You're thinking, man, this isn't a bad area after all. Then 1 street over, you turn a corner and run into adult lingerie stores, tattoo parlors, the get your check now places, and the bad McDonald's. The one where where all the employees yell at each other and hate you for fucking being there. He didn't say fucking. I edited that. You realize you made an error, but you really want a Big Mac. This is where I'm at with this show. I love everything about it. That's our friend Nick View. He's one of the Whirly Birds from the Clifton Whirly Show. So big shout out to that show. He also has his own podcast and a website that he's working on. So it's check out his podcast. It's Traditional Outdoors, and check out the Whirly Birds on the Clifton Whirly Show. So big shout out to everybody. We love the reviews. We love reading them. So thank you guys for tuning in. And if you guys want your review of our show read out, leave one. Tell us what you really think on iTunes. Be brutally honest. We want to hear about it. So
just really lay into Brian.
Leave Kyle alone.
I'm a saint.
We'll see you next time. We love you. Bye.